I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. Just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing. But when I reached the last page, the question mark spinning through my mind just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. Spare walks among us and so we survive. I didn't get to read it all. What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? Oh, and so we survive. There's a second to spare. Okay. I don't get to take that with me? Alright. Nothing? Nothing? And there's just one more. Oh. Is that a crystal ball? This locker's totally disorganized. Whoever it belongs to probably has organization problems in every part of their life. This is a crystal ball. Huh? No, it can't be. Oh, but where has he been this whole journey? There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible. There's all kind of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no particular order. And dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever's stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible, I picked up one of the notebooks I saw, but the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. What? There was no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written, Yasuhiro Agakure. This is our Yasuhiro? The notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes. He's actually smart as fuck and just played the dummy. Which would mean he attended classes here? No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to the school at the same time as the rest of us. And we were all sucked into this evil world. We never had the chance to take any classes. So what is this notebook? This is a deck of playing cards? No, they're tarot cards. But wait, aren't those used for telling fortunes? It's just a coincidence, right? I don't think so. But the more I see, the less sense it makes, because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the lockers that look like they belong to people here? A notebook that seems like it belongs to Hiro, and a pocketbook that seems like it belongs to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation, but if I want to find that out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward, and I have to believe in everyone. Yeah, good luck with that. Don't say a body has been found.
This is a school announcement. Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely? Well then, since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint. For those of you who are interested,
Yes, possible.
Please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
I liked ASA possible more. Suspicious, there's no doubt about it. This could be a trap, but even knowing that, he said to go to the gym, right? He did. That he fucking did. Oh, would you fucking look at that? Oh, hey, Hiro. Where have you been? Makoto? Why'd you act so surprised? No reason. You heard Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did, actually. I'm on my way out. You already talked to him? What did he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. Hiro, wait. There was no point in trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. Hiro? It was like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. Has he been hiding something this whole time? Very interesting. Hello, welcome. Hello, are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you. Huh? The envelope? Oh. This must be the envelope. And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. What? Don't worry, just get on with it. Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. What I found was a single photograph. I don't see Makoto in this photo, though. It featured a bunch of faces I recognize extremely well. It was everyone who'd come to Hope's Peak at the same time as me. Wait, but there's someone behind Sayaka. She's the only one I don't recognize. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right. When Byakuya and I were in the headmaster's room and we looked at that file, Mukuro Ikusawa? Then that girl is... Wait, why? Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? Even more than that. Just having everyone here posed like this is weird enough by itself. And we're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this. And now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not here. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember even ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope's Peak Academy. So it's natural for me not to be in this picture, but what's definitely unnatural is that everyone else is in the picture. I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other till they got here. But if this picture is real, then could that mean... Could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is... How long are you gonna keep up this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet?
What are you gonna
You're kind of getting in the way standing there, you know? So I mean, get out. But I told you, I'm not fielding any questions. What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That'd be totally out of left field. I guess that means he's done talking. Damn it. Alright. Oh, what is this? Where did the volcano unexpectedly emerge from a farmer's field? Oh, Paracutin in Mexico is a volcano that suddenly erupted in 1943 from a farmer's cornfield, a rare case of a new volcano's birth being witnessed. I like this random new insight I'm getting. I'm learning everything every day. So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. And with that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. Great. And nobody else came to the gym. How does that count as a hint? It just made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? But it looked so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear all this up. No, I have to clear all this up. Alright, where is everyone? Number 1. Baby girl Hina. So is this where you've been hiding? Listen, I was hoping to talk to you. Makoto? Sorry, gotta go. What? She ran off so fast I didn't even have time to ask her to stop. Hina, why? Why won't you talk to me? Alright. Oh. Where is he? In here? Oh, he's in the archive. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I just want to get out. Oh, Byakuya. Listen, do you think we could talk? Byakuya?
That's enough.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Hey, Byakuya, wait. But of course he didn't. He just walked away. What the? Why was he acting like that? Like he was purposely trying to avoid me. What did I do? Hey, Hero. Makoto, what's going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out like that. No, sorry, but I'm in a big hurry. Once again, he ran off like a terrified rabbit. Hero, what's wrong? I still wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook I found. It was like he was avoiding me, like he was afraid of me. Why? On to the next one. Toko in the lab. Is it Toko though, or is it Psycho Toko? I decided to visit the biolab one more time, and the first thing I saw when I got there was her passed out again. Huh? Toko? It's open, but... Oh, but Toko... Toko, are you okay? No. She's not dead, is she? Ooh. It's cold. It's super cold. It's so cold I think I might catch a cold. If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will. What? I was asleep? I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there staring at me getting all excited, weren't you? No, I wasn't. Oh, then what? Hot and bothered? Straight up horny? Okay, so why did you pass out? I don't know, last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What did you do to Miss Morose? Oh, that's right, your memory stops and starts each time you switch. Bingo bazinga! We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. And don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's like a double the memory? No, it's more like half. What? But all I want to know right now is where's my little darling? Tell me now or I'll slit your throat. I don't know. I'm sure Byakuya is around somewhere doing his own investigating.
Yes.
By himself? I assume so. I knew it. I totally knew it. I'm a total pro when it comes to all things master. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now. Okay. Coco shut off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. Totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's got to be some reason for it. It's the body. The fridge, it's open. But I'm sure they were all shut tight last time I was in here. That must be why she passed out.
Right.
She faints so easily. Kyoko.
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
Listen? About this room? Oh yeah,
It would seem
it's a morgue. Yeah,
I knew
I
it.
suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and well, there you have it. You knew she'd fainted?
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It would seem
I imagined she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot here, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why is everything gotta be so difficult with her?
Anyway.
We should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this. Kyoko approached the fridge, hands outstretched, but suddenly she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. How come? Because Mukuro's body is in here. Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body is inside the fridge?
I see.
Just like every other time, the mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. The mastermind did it? Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right. Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation.
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do?
So then.
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just wait over there. That's it? Okay. It's a fridge meant for storing dead bodies. I can't do it. I can't look inside. Okay. Same one I found in the garden tool shed. If I remember that tarp, it had a stamp on it that said Biolab. And that's a tarp that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got it from the Biolab and took it over there. I've already looked through this instruction manual. More importantly, are you done? I should ask Kyoko about that group photo. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier.
Ooh.
You meant the one about the hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Huh? Why not?
Because
The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own without whatever hints he may have to offer. That's a good point. Wish I could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? That's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. Okay, well, are you done? Oh, we just did it. I just asked the question. Damn it.
Whew.
I wish I could skip.
Because
You know what? Maybe I'll try another one. I'm gonna try the sweet potato Kit Kat bar. Okay. Can't leave the way things are right now. Okay. It's a fridge meant for storing dead bodies. Yes, what am I supposed to do? On the left side, a bunch of buttons with the lights fucking on. No shit. These ones are meant for our corpses. It would seem the blue light comes on when a slot is occupied. So when someone's in there, the blue light comes on. Looking around the number of lights that are on, including Mukuro's, there's 9 in all. 9. 9 lights? Am I done now? Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Good. Already? Jeez, that was fast.
indeed.
Anyone could do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. So, did you find anything?
Indeed.
I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and the blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Really? The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. Maybe she just had a heart attack, I don't know. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They'd also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered in another wound, but these were at least several days old. The only other option to those other wounds... But the file said they were old.
Is that right?
Where does it say they're old? Huh?
Because...
All the Monokuma file says is that they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference.
Wrong.
Well, the difference is immense, considering the impression they give.
Listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However...
But that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds, it makes it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? But we all got the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
So then...
But what if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days? What?
At the very least...
Certainly, you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you? One of many?
Right.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words...
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Ooh, I have more stuff. Now a verse from a collective tale, and Melahdeedah stream, we pause for ads with grace, supporting the show in this digital space. Volcanoes from fields, a tale so wild. Paracutan's birth, nature's own child. Merch on the rise like lava flows. Click to support as the excitement grows. Stay tuned for more, don't you dare switch. For in this chat, conversations a bewitching stitch. Clever. Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future. Okay.
Hey.
So if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier, when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, it listed her height and weight.
So...
5 foot, 7 inches, 97 pounds, and vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get all that right? You remembered all that? They are indeed consistent with the corpse. So then...
Indeed.
Don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
Indeed.
Our victim in this case, without a doubt, Mukuro Ikusaba. Noise.
And?
Is that all you wanted to ask? I think so.
So then...
And it looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here. Oh wait, are we not going to put the body back? Don't you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this?
Why?
Sad? Did you forget? She was our enemy once. Part of the ultimate despair. But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey.
Have you ever heard of the phrase, you reap what you sow? Well, yeah, but still. You really are naive, you know that? It's really quite appalling. But she could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. So, for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
So
I
then...
think we've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes? Hold on. I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in the locker. If I don't do it now... Hey Kyoko, I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
What?
So go ahead then, out with it. Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
What?
What?
So...
What do you mean? Well, you know, all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
Indeed.
I do, yes. But to get into any of the lockers, you'd need a handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
Why? What makes you say that?
Because
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
what?
Telenovela gasp.
If that's true,
Could that mean that video is real too? Video?
Makoto,
I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about? I need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own 2 eyes. Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can...
So...
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker. Your locker?
Makoto,
If you watch this, it'll all make sense. A DVD? And it says class number 78 urgent interviews?
so...
I found it in that hidden room after you left.
Anyway...
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. None of this makes sense right now, but I guess that means there's some important clue on this DVD. Alright.
Makoto,
Oh, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble? Ramble?
in other words...
So as it turns out, the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. You're talking about your dad, right? I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. And all because of the mastermind.
However...
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. That is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eyes burned with the fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow.
Whew.
Oh, that's it for my rambling. There's still so much to do before I can consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right,
Hey,
but keep this in mind. There is only ever one absolute truth, whether that truth serves justice or suffering, whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto,
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
so then...
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I'd better get going myself. I got that DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room to check it out. Kyoko said something about hopeless truth, but no matter what happens, I won't lose hope, even if it's the worst truth in the world. I can't afford to lose. Alright, let's my buete. Which entrance is that? That's the dining hall. That's a good spot to go. Then I can just do this. Alright, let's go. Alright. This should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well then, I'd better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player. It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on screen. Oh, thank you. I stared into the black of the monitor. Must have only been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka? It took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long. And there she was. Really? Ooh, I like that. Ooh, hold on. This is weird.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was of the man positioned on one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation.
This is a sweet potato one. It's interesting. Hola.
I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayako's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that? Sayako was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in the school? Accept. What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe.
Oh, if only you knew you were the first one to die.
As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
Oh, you're good. As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. There was a lot I hadn't understood up until now. But this, only this, I simply couldn't comprehend what I'd heard. Because I know how much Sayako wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad. She tried to frame me for murder. Murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. Yummy. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. Is it you? Yeah. Huh? What I saw was me. And possibly undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. But the I in the here and now, I had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting this headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like this.
Now, shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have
I'm gonna
to
try another
spend
one. I want to
rest
try
of
the
your
chestnut
life
one
in the
next.
school. Can you accept that?
Yes. Yes.
This can't be real. I said yes.
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
This sounds very familiar.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you.
What if this video is of the... What if these emergency interviews are of the Hopeless Despair group? Don't tell me if I'm right. Yes, I think that'd be a great idea to go with this emote. Hold on. Nobody has this emote because I have it as a tier 3 emote. Because I don't have room to put it as an emote. Hold on. Where are you? There you go. That emote.
As the headmaster of Hope's Peak
Alright, what does
Academy,
chestnut taste
that's
like?
the very least I can
It
do
smells
for
funny.
you.
These chestnuts, these nuts on my chest smell funny. Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. Oh. Byakuya. Coco. Ina? Everyone. They all said they agreed to live in this school forever. And then? Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She sat down with the headmaster of Hope Speak Academy, her father. And when he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. The heck just happened?
Say what?
Oopsie. Looks like it broke. Out of service. What? It just so happened to break just now? I don't like the chestnut one.
Too bad.
Now then. When? Doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right? Failure my ass. You cut the power on purpose. Yeah, chestnut is a no-go for me. Good thing there's only one of those. Oh, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. You'd ask them the question, and they'd all say yes. I couldn't help myself. I let out a huge, exasperated sigh, but as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. A disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point, my memory was gone. At that point, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. We all prefer cream-filled. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey,
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. A convenient outcome. Something that seemed to obviously work in favor of the mastermind. So does that mean... Did I get a peach one in the pack? If I did, maybe it's this pink one? Or it's strawberry. But a lot of them don't have names. Well, like, they do have names, but they're in Japanese, and I know very few letters in Japanese to put 2 and 2 together. The only ones that came together with names are, like, the sweet potato one, and the milk tea one. Fuck, I hit the escape button. Lol. But yeah, like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 of them came with just the text. So it's like a game of Kit Kat roulette here tonight. Oh, and then there's this one, but I'm going to take a wild guess and assume it's matcha, since it's got a picture of matcha on it. Duh. Though this peach got to get to work. I have not been to the gym in a month, and it is truly showing. As in, a flight of stairs is very exhausting. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or... Ding dong, bang bong. I'm waiting for it to just randomly be like, a body has been found. Alright, let's try...
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end.
Should I try the white one or the pink one next?
And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start.
I'm trying to remember the letters.
There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that
That's an
dawn
M.
is totally pitch black.
I don't know. White is right. White is right. Oh my god. If it's vanilla, I will be utterly disappointed. They all just smell like Kit Kat. Also, don't judge my savagery for like just biting down and not separating. They're little Kit Kats. I am not wasting my time.
There is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought.
I feel that. I'm in a drought. Lol.
But as I said,
This
every
is definitely
end is
vanilla.
the promise of a new beginning.
Ooh. Ooh. This is a good fucking vanilla, though. This is like vanilla bean. Oh, this is good. I have goosebumps. I have goosey pimples from this. This is delicious. Mmm.
Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again, because the end is only the beginning.
PAX East, I'm ready. Or as ready as I'll ever be.
Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial.
Japanese Kit Kat bars.
Everyone gather once again at you know where.
Ooh, that, you know what? White is right tonight. That one was delicious. The class trial is going to start. The final class trial, the last time all our lives will be on the line. The last time hope and despair are on the line. Regan, the Frostbot changed. Like before it just gave me news reports, but now it's giving me poetry and fun facts. It's been interesting. It randomly changed up, but I'm here for it. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end. Yes. I am too. The person who created the bot liked that I recite everything to chat. All right, let's go. Sorry, I had to take off my bra. It was really bothering me. Also, sorry I had to tell everybody. I guess I'm the first one this time.
Makoto,
You're early, Makoto.
listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah, for now at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However,
Don't worry. I'm sure they'll be here soon. And just like she said. Byakuya. Byakuya? They arrived one after another. They were all in the same state of shock. There's no Toko, though. Hina? Hiro? Silence. And it wasn't any normal silence. It was the deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial. Oh.
you called for me and so I appear.
I'm late. Okay. Wow, that was a lot to take in.
I'm on
Strong, silent master is so wonderful, so cool, so hot, my loins are ablaze. Can't hear my Pornhub over this music. Now listen, everything will be fine if you leave it to me. With my sharp scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge and shiv the master of evil. But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys. If it's what master wants, I could be boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. Where am I? No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now. Is everyone here? Ooh, and wearing our gloomy Gus faces, I see.
Well now.
Okay, well then, let's begin. This final class trial is gonna be slathered in pitch black despair, climaximum sorrow.
That's fine.
You're right, this is the final class trial, and this time it'll be fair. What do you mean, this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know. If there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I'd take home the tiara every year. I'm gonna win this game super fair and square.
Today,
And I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than to hope. What? Den to hope? What? Lol.
Stop.
Enough of your tedious drivel. Begin the trial already. Sure. Let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below. So don't try and run away. Hey, thanks for the follow, Anime God. Happy Friday. Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared. Whatever.
In the name of my
This will be
family.
over in no time. With an inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed. Nobody made eye contact. Nobody said a word. They just disappeared into the elevator.
Hey,
They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
however,
But you know why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so.
however,
Well, you can tell us all about it soon. At the class trial. You're right, I'm ready.
so
Ready to win, right? Ready to die at least 5 times. But ready, yeah. Of course. I'm glad to hear you say that. And then Kyoko was aboard the elevator. Then get the fuck in. I started making my way toward the opening, step after step toward the gaping maw. I'd resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body, and finally, on steady legs, I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. Without warning, it began to descend. Deeper and deeper. Deeper, deeper, deeper still.
That's what she said.
Deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper.
That's what she said.
Deeper and deeper. It fell. Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me. I gotta put my Women's Guild stuff up too. This trial is so good. Don't scare me, and I'm so sorry. We will die at least 5 times. I have not played this in 2 months? A month? I've saved the finale for last. And I've put it off for so long I don't remember how to play. What could have been seconds or centuries later, I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes.